What's up, dudes? It's your boy EasyPeck here, back with another episode of our Minecraft Bedrock Let's Play. As you can tell here, I am killing a ton of llamas. If you are asking where all these llamas come from, well, I guess when I was AFKing my farm, wandering traders were spawning and drowns were killing the wandering traders, leaving all of these llamas. I ended up killing about 30 to 40 of these llamas that were just scattered around my base. It was pretty cool. So the reason I was here was to get more gunpowder from the explosions that we got done yesterday. I needed more gunpowder to finish up the progress off camera. As you can see here, these are the explosions that I was able to make with the gunpowder that I got and the remaining sand that I already had. So as I continued to explode, the hole got deeper and deeper, and I was really liking the progress I was making. As you can see here, I was mining it flat so I would be able to get more TNT coverage to make it deeper. As you can tell, the TNT doesn't make a massive dent, so that's the reason why I did that. And then I did one final explosion until I completely ran out of sand, decided to head to the desert. On the way, I stopped at my other base, smelting some ores to fix up all my tools to 100%, like you can see here. It's so nice to have all your tools back at 100. Then I ran into the Skelly boys that were just chilling on their horses. The Thunderstrike didn't even happen, they were already there. So I decided to kill them all with little to no effort and didn't even break a sweat. Then I headed on to the desert and continued to get 3 shulker boxes of sand to finish up what I assumed would use up a ton of TNT. I did a couple more explosions, as you can see here, until I finally did one last big one that did a ton of damage, and I decided to call it good. Then I decided to give one last run over with my pickaxe and flatten the whole area till I was totally done. So guys, I actually ended up getting quite a bit done with all of that montage that I just showed you. Yeah, we managed to get the hole all the way down to, let's see real quick, down to 21, 22 Y level. And I think this is going to be the level we're going to want to be at, because I'm planning on making some sort of fog floors or lakes beneath the tree, and this is going to allow me some room. And if we end up wanting this higher, then we can always build a mountain around it. That's the simplest way to do it, of course. So, I mean, it's only fitting for the Caves and Cliff update, so why not? Why not? We're gonna build a mountain around it eventually. But first, we need to get started on terraforming this biscuit right here. First, let me sleep. It's kind of rainy. I don't want to die from any monsters. But after many hours of AFKing and preparation, we finally got the hole dug. Now it's time to actually get started on the base, which is going to be the hard part, and I'm kind of excited but also kind of not excited because it's going to take a lot of effort. So, without further ado, I'm thinking that we should probably get started on kind of rough shaping this area out to make it kind of look more natural and less blown up. So what I'd like to try doing first is kind of break out this area to make it look round, less square. I think that might be the best bet. So I'm gonna try to knock out some more of those sides with my pickaxe, of course. And yeah, so okay, so while it's at my farm, I get a ton of string, so I just made a ton of wool. So if I hurry and empty my inventory real quick. Okay, now that I have a nice and empty inventory, what we can do is, let's see, do I have any good dyes for this? Any sort of thing that could be dyed into this. Something to color these. Let's see, we got some red, but that's really not enough. Yeah, we'll just stick with white. Where did I put it? There we go. So if we grab a couple of these, I kind of want to lay out some things before I get started on terraforming this area. So first of all, let's kind of find the center of this hole. That part's going to be patched up, so it's going to be more like here about. Thinking. So this is going to be the tree. I'm just gonna it kind of looks like small little bricks. That's what I think this wool kind of reminds me of. So yeah, I think that looks about right. So if we were to centralize this hole, no, I think it needs to come like here. Okay, I actually found a better spot for this. It's center right here, and it is center right here for the most part. Yeah, it looks more like an even center, so this might have to change eventually in the future, but this is the central spot we're going to be focusing our efforts on. So I think I'm going to make it flush at this Y level, so I'm just gonna fill in some blocks to make this more flat and more workable. So I'll be right back once I get those filled in. Okay guys, so I got the floor all filled in right now, and I think this kind of gave me an idea. See this area where it kind of slopes up through that little stalagmite-stalactite combo right there? It just goes up in a kind of small spiral. I think I kind of want to follow that theme. Maybe we could put an elevator right there and then also have a spiral up, or maybe, yeah, like this spiral area looks kind of cool. So I kind of want to kind of work with that and maybe make it into part of our base. That may look pretty awesome. So yeah, so sorry, I'm just thinking, like, it's kind of hard to think when I don't really know what I'm doing with this base quite yet, but I think I'm gonna hop in a creative world and kind of figure out my plan before I start doing anything. So first of all, my main goal is to kind of like smooth this out, get rid of all the ores, the diorite, the granite, and the andesite probably too, and just kind of figure out my own block palette and kind of make this volcano themed, sort of like a, yeah, sort of like this is a giant volcano or like a lava tube, like with a tree growing in the middle for some reason. But the tree is gonna be like blue. It's gonna have glowing blue features in it, and that's what I'm really looking for in this base. So hopefully it turns out really good. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started on this smoothing. Well guys, it's actually the next day now. The last clip was recorded at 1 in the morning, so I was kind of tired and I decided to go to bed. But this is what we got done the other day. We already went over this, but after thinking about it all day and yesterday, I kind of changed my mind on how I wanted to approach this. Before, I thought I was just going to do a pillar up to the area, but now I'm thinking I kind of want to add... Yo, don't shoot me while I'm trying to talk here, bro. Scoot back so you can't see me. But yeah, I decided that I kind of want to add some waterfall features. Yeah, kind of make one wall be designated as a waterfall, and have this be like an underground sort of paradise sort of thing with a big glowing tree in the middle, which is gonna be super cool. Well, you guys just saw that, right? Is this really a slime chunk? Oh, that's freaking awesome. Yes, yes. Now that we, since we have a slime chunk here, we'll have a pretty good, like, pretty good supply of slime. So I'm thinking that I really want to put the waterfall on that wall. You see this little chiseled out area right here? I think this is the best area to have the waterfall. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm gonna blow up these back walls a little bit more and see how we think about it. We can always build over them again, but to start out, I think I want to try and do that. So I'm gonna include a little bit of clips blowing them up, not me up, gosh, blowing them up, and I'll be right back so we can start on that terraforming that I promised. So let's go. Okay, here we go. First explosion. See if I can hit this first try. Pretty good. Let's keep going. Let's go, boys. I decided we're actually gonna blow it up more down here. Not really top. I want the top to be kind of skinnier. Have this be like an underground sort of paradise sort of thing. The center area is going to be like a lake, and we're going to have a big tree in the middle. So, yeah, I'm elevating this walkway up here 3 blocks above. So, without further ado, let's take the bow and shoot this biscuit. Let's go. It's like we got some... Got an underwater cave with an axolotl. Ooh. Gotta get me an axolotl. I have not gotten one of those yet. So, let's see. Pretty sure I still have that thing of buckets up here. Yes, sir. Let's go get them. It's a yellow one, too. There you go. Hello? There you go. Did he despawn? No. I swear he was in there. In here. Where did he go? Where'd he go? Is it just a bubble I was seeing? Well, I guess he's gone, so that's sad. I guess we'll keep going. Since the explosion kind of destroyed all of my siding, I had to kind of reshape it out, and now I just got to terraform it back to the way it was. I already did a little bit of it right here. I redid all this. I'm gonna add some sand to this too. They kind of make it look more cool. What's that creeper? Shoot him in the head. So yeah, I'm just gonna be placing a ton of stone like this for a minute, because that's a deep cave. Because I have to reshape this whole land because of that TNT explosion. Wow, that's big slime. Yeah, I already gotten a decent amount of slime just from the short time of building down here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep terraforming. Let's go. Okay, so I did another explosion run, and I did destroy more of the floor, and I had to fill it in. I feel like it's taking a lot longer the explosive way, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dig it out by hand, since I have a haste 3 beacon, but not efficiency 5 yet, only efficiency 4. So it seems like it breaks it fast enough. If I do this, it's pretty much instantly, so it shouldn't be too hard. So I'm just gonna hurry and do that. Yeah, I think that's the best way we're gonna be able to do it. Okay, guys, that actually took me a couple hours to do, but I managed to get this little ring around this pond, and I am kind of liking it. I'm not really sure what to do building wise in here, but we'll figure it out eventually. But the plan for the rest of the day is to probably replace all of these random ores and random blocks with stone. I want to go straight up stone to have a blank slate, and that's what we're gonna work on. And then maybe next episode we can work on getting some texturing in here, maybe creating a new block palette to follow. But for now, we're just gonna deal with what we got, and we're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna hurry and do that. That's what we're gonna do today, so hopefully it turns out pretty good. Okay guys, so I got all of the other blocks replaced with stone, and now it's looking very uniform and easy to work with. So now we can start working on some of the details of this bottom area. I'm thinking I want to go with moss down here with probably a mixture of grass, but first we're gonna do moss because that's the easiest thing to spread. So all we gotta do is break in one of these, and bam. Sheesh. So if we just keep doing this, so I guess we have to get rid of all the torches too. Okay, so we got most of the torches removed on this side, so it's just hurry and spread this. And done. Look pretty neat. Still tons of mobs spawning, so I gotta get a little more torches in there. Okay, so we got it all done. I mined this thing because it was just in the way, and I'm thinking I'm gonna take a water bucket to all of this. Oh, that looks really weird. You cannot see the water. Gotta change it. Yeah, we need to get rid of all this moss because it is just in the way of my building. So I'm gonna remove it for the time being. At least we'll get a ton of azalea bushes from this and crap. So that's really good. Well guys, I finally got all the torches underneath little pieces of moss. I might have to change these out for carpet because in RTX the light does not shine through these for some reason. I mean, I guess it's guess this pack was meant for 1.16, so it doesn't really have these implemented yet, but yeah, so we might have to switch to carpet because it can't show the light through. So I think we're just gonna end it here, you guys. This is the end of the episode. I've been playing Minecraft for like 10 hours now, and I am pooped. So I think I'm gonna call an episode, and we will have another episode very shortly. And next time we're gonna be working on making that hole up there look a lot better than it does, and make this look less round. So stay tuned for the next episode, and give me ideas on other things, other projects I should work on the side. Please hit the like button and consider subscribing if you want to watch more of my content. I know this video was not one of the most interesting of the ones I've made so far, so please stick around. The videos in the future will be much more interesting. We just had to get the grindy stuff out of the way. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.